See that? Wonder how long that's been there. It's all rusty old thing. Yeah, you probably can't knock them down anyway. Look at the amount of them there are. They're just everywhere, aren't they? See that? More there. Just go for miles and miles. Yeah, we've been. How far were we driving? Like hundreds of kilometres, and they were just everywhere you look. These termite mounds. It's amazing, isn't it? Here's the sheep dip up here, Floyd. It's an old ancient sheep dip. Mataranka sheep dip.
Was there sheep here?
No, she's ancient. She's all.
How old is it?
God, I'd hate to say. Right, the sign's back there. We'll go back and have a look at the sign. Might give us a bit more information.
1800s or early 1910s.
Don't know. I think it's 1800s.
Yeah. It's 1800s or 1910s.
She's still here. She's still standing. It's a wonder someone doesn't come and knock it down, you know, like Hoons or something.
It's definitely not 1700s. That would be way too old.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's anyone here in the 1700s. There's Captain Cook come here and dip some sheep. Or our First Nations people might have dipped sheep here. Don't touch it, Floyd. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Is that water?
Here it is. It's water, yeah. Just don't
Don't
lean on that because you might.
I'll drop
No, don't drop anything in it.
Why?
Because it's been here for hundreds of years. You're probably going to wreck it. See, this is the remains, some of the remains. Oh, wire there. Yeah, so I'll have to read back in that sign, just see. Look at the posts, though. She's all concrete, though. Well, you wouldn't think. See that? If it was that old, you wouldn't think they'd have concrete, would you?
Yeah. Let's see what's down here.
I see. They threw them off the other end. They ran up these steps.
Wait, what?
Sheep. They would have just thrown them off that end and into the water, into the dip.
Why would they do that?
To get rid of all the ticks or whatever the hell it is sheep have. I don't know.
Can I put my stick in there?
I don't know much about sheep.
I'll put my stick in there, Dad.
Yeah, Floyd, please, you're such a menace. Can't hurry up. Let's go. We've overstayed our welcome. Yep, so there we were at the sheep dip. That's I'll have a read it up here and see what it says.
Yeah, I'll go touch this thing.
At the moment we're still in Mataranka, checking out this.
That thing's hard.
This already said that sheep dip.
Okay, I'm probably gonna need that's like
anyway,
a tandem right there. It looks like the tire's going down again.
Yeah, no, it's all right. There, Floyd, in 1913, the sanctuary was purchased by Dr. John Anderson, Gilruth, and named Mataranka Station. So, Bitter Springs attracts attention. Gilruth as a potential capital of the North, 1913. And so that's probably been there since about 1913, I'm guessing.
So 1900.
1919. Yeah. I mean, you could read that all day, but basically it's around that time when the sheep dip was done. Yeah, I'll move it out. This is just where we're staying, right near where we're staying here at this Elsie Park. Right at the back, built in 1969. So these yards were used 3 or 4 times a year to trap the wild cattle. They look wild, all right. Yeah. God, 1969, huh? Oh, railway lines. Yeah, she's a beauty. Looks like it's been a while since anyone used this. Nice solid gate. To be applauded, I tell you. Oh, look at this. So there it is again. There's plenty around. We've already seen one. We crop wise. We are crop wise. That's the one I saw today, I reckon, those archer fish. Yeah, they're the ones I saw at that Mataranka pool. Sure it is. Yeah, I'll just have a look here. So they must have run these cattle down here. How did they use the boat ramp use only? So you actually put a boat down here. But I mean, what did they do? They wouldn't have sent them across the river, obviously. They'd eaten by crocodile. I wonder why they brought them here. Herded them here. Maybe they put them on a boat and sent them down. No idea. But this is where I've got to be croc-wise. Oh, I could have bought come down here. Could have driven down here. But yeah, I can hear a boat coming. That'd be nice going up there. That to me looks like a tail or a snake's been here or something. Crocs have been lying up on here, I bet you. Yeah. I won't be hanging around.
Okay, ready? Is Grandma coming?
No, she's only she might come later. Wait a sec. See those
Everybody was going.
Well, this is only 3 k's out of Mataranka, isn't it? Yeah, so it's not very far.
It was in Mataranka.
Yeah, way up there they're going. Are you jumping in or not?
You go first.
No, I'm not jumping first.
There's water, there's stuff.
That goes way up to the... It's still swimming away. It goes right down here. Can't see down there, but you can.
Shoes off, I just said. Oh, your shoes off. Oh, you know it's cold.
Yeah, no. It's nice and warm. Yeah, I'd shut this off.
Liar. Okay, I'm wrong about the hippos.
Okay.
No, you're not losing. You're not.
Don't worry, I'm not going to lose.
No, you will.
Can you play the video? Find a way to catch. They're gone now. We might have to go.
Bye, Mom.
we're going to the first one.
What do you mean?
We're going back to the first one.
What do you mean?
Yes.
What's the first? The pool.
Are we going back to the first one?
I think they'd grow. I think they'd be easier.
Yeah, it's better there.
Sort of simple, but I don't know.
Ready?
Don't you?
Oh no, I'm smelling it. That
Right.
was my stick that looked like a rifle.
Oh no, I threw that in.
Why'd you do
Won't be wasting
You didn't know
tonight
it was
for
your
it.
stick that looks like a rifle.
I just put this on the
looks like
back.
a
I want to
rifle.
do a review of this rooftop tent and give people an idea what I think of it. A lot of people have done this and I'm going to do one. But I've got to give a positive review. Not a positive, I'll get a realistic review.
No, stop!
Yeah, you little rascal, get out of there. Get out of there with that bread. People want to eat that bread, you're wasting it. Jeez. That's more, I was going to eat that.
Stop.
Now, I'm doing this rooftop tent review, and I've got to say, you know, it's been hard work, real hard work, and I wasn't feeling too good. I was feeling crook as a dog on this trip up until I don't feel too bad tonight. Feeling better, I'm getting my strength back or something, but yeah, I was pretty crook, and to stop and put this up, of a night time, then take it down in the morning. Geez, a lot of work. The zip broke. The zip got caught. You know how when you do a zip up and the bits of whatever it might be, material, whatever. In this case, it was canvas, got caught in the zip. We could not get it out. I tried to cut it out. Then eventually, what happened, Floyd? What happened then?
Oh, the
zip broke. Yeah. So now the zip's broken, and now we've got to sort of hold it on with a.
With like the zips, with like the ties.
Yeah, not cable ties, the tie downs,
Yeah,
tie down
tie-down.
straps, cable
tie-down.
ties. That'd be right, using cable ties. But it's been very hard, very awkward, and to top it off, when all the trip up here, all the places we stopped. What was the first night we stopped? Around Port Augusta, wasn't it? The other side of Port Augusta, somewhere, I think. Yeah, I can't even remember. And it was like 0 degrees. Marla? Was it? No, that was in the morning. But anyway, we went to Marla. Well, no, sorry. We before we got to Marla, we stopped. Yeah, it was freezing cold.
It was so cold.
Wet in the tent, wasn't it? Wet in the tent. The tent got wet. It was dripping, and that was the second night actually. The first night, I think, it was wet because it was cold. But Alice Springs was the coldest. I reckon it was -2.
Well, good thing we were.
The funny thing is, I didn't feel cold that night, even though it was the coldest. It was frost in the morning, but
Yeah, it was frost. It was like frost on like the metal thing.
Yeah, for some reason it didn't sort of worry me that night. Then the next night, which was I think night before, it was cold again, freezing, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
And we've been cold every single night. Even last night, we're in Mataranka, it was still cold.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Still pretty cool last night. But, like, obviously, I just had a sleeping bag. I didn't zip it up properly. And if you don't zip it right up, the cold gets into you, which is pretty obvious, I know. But anyway, what I'm saying is, with the King's rooftop tent, and this goes for any of those ones that you've got to fold up and then tie them down, all the rest.
Good.
Oh, a lot of work. It really is. And when you go to flip it over, it all sort of pulls out, and you got to tuck it all in and tie it down, put the cover on it, and the cover goes around the car. We got it on the car at the moment because it broke. The trailer broke, the thing that we had it on. It was poorly designed by myself. We're going to have to get that fixed. I didn't finish doing it. I was a bit worried about it. And it wasn't strong enough. So we had to put it on top of the roof of the car. And even if it's on the trailer, it's still the same problem. When you're doing a zip up, you've got to go right around.
Oh yeah, like right around.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? You got to follow the zip around, and you got to climb up, then climb down, then climb up, then climb down, then climb. Oh my goodness! But anyway, what I would say, if I was going to do this again, use a rooftop tent, to spend the extra money, and it might be say 1,000, 1,500, whatever. Get one of those ones where they just flip up and flip down. You don't have to do anything. You just put a clip on them and clip them, and bang, they're done. These things is way too hard. It's all right you can take your time. If you're just setting them up every day, I'll just show that.
If you're like setting them up every day, it takes like a long time to do it.
Yeah, but if you can take your time, it's sort of not so bad. For instance, if you're setting them up and you're leaving them for a few days, you probably wouldn't be worried, for instance. And of course, then you've got the other problem of these things. If you're in a vehicle and with us, we've got the 6-man tent attached to it, and it's on the car. Well, every time you want to use the car, you can't use the car. You got to pull the tent. Like today, for instance, we went swimming down at the pools at Mataranka.
Yeah.
Well, we had to unhook all this, of course, and now we had to put it all back up again.
Yeah, and it would take a long time, so we just left a bunch of stuff.
Oh, there it is. Stand aside, Mia.
I'm looking for my...
Not much left of the fire here. She's going down.
All I need to test is the thing.
There she is. The remnants of the camp. We were supposed to get all organised for the morning, but... What lights? Oh, yeah, right, yeah.